This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Gamefly. Welcome back to the episode of Rumor Roundup. I'm your host, John Rettinger, and there's so many tech rumors that come out seemingly every hour that it's hard to keep track of them all. Fortunately, you've got the folks here at Techno Buffalo to do that for you, and you've got this show. Rumor Roundup is the show where we take all the tech rumors from the week, we condense them, smash them, bash them into one tech show awesomeness for you. Up this week in the obvious category, Apple's iPad 5 is gonna go on a diet. Sony's big humped camera phone that Sir Mix-a-Lot's gonna love is showing up in leaked photos. BlackBerry's A10, their bigger, I guess you'd call phablet type phone, is showing up. More Note 3 prototypes are leaking out. Those stories and more up this week on Rumor Roundup. Apple's iPad 5 is to be thinner, Captain Obvious. Apple's expected to unveil its 5th generation iPad sometime between now and the fall, and the refreshed tablet is all but sure to sport a similar 9.7-inch 2048 by 1536 246 ppi display, same as its predecessors. So not much expected to change with the iPad 5. There's a few small subtle ones expected to get iOS 7 literally right out of the box. You take it out and boom, iOS 7 in your face. Digitimes, the ever reliable source, reports that new iPad will feature GF2 touchscreen technology manufactured by Taiwanese supplier TPK and the familiar Foxconn subsidiary GIS. This new tech should allow Apple to produce a thinner and lighter tablet, which should be awesome. Hopefully that'll filter its way down to other Apple devices. So Digitime stories are always fun. It's like I could sit here and I could put an article that's saying you can mark my word, there is going to be an iPhone 6 sometime over the next decade. Take it to the bank, there's for sure gonna be an iPhone 6 coming up. These stories certainly have a grain of truth to them, but I'm not sure who their sources are. So take that for what it's worth. Obviously it's gonna be thinner, probably gonna be a little bit lighter, thinner bezel on iOS 7. The big story and the big rumors whether or not the iPad mini is going to have a Retina display. New alleged photos of Sony's upcoming 20 megapixel smartphone, which now oddly seems like a low megapixel count now that the 1020 is out, have surfaced, further showing that an extra camera bump, looking at you, Lumia 1020, is not always necessary. So judging from pictures, Sony's new handset is keeping a slim profile despite the rumored 20 megapixel XMOR sensor being included. It looks a lot like the company's Xperia Z, which we've seen, reviewed, kind of loved, and recently just launched on T-Mobile. Another report from this month revealed the device may come equipped with a Xenon flash, which is pretty awesome. A little else has surfaced regarding Sony's mysterious handset. One thing that remained constant though is the device's slim profile despite that big old shooter in the back. Will it best Lumia's 41 megapixel sensor? That is going to be a fun battle to do. New BlackBerry A10 images have surfaced. We've seen the device really quietly pop up a few times before, but these are perhaps the best pictures of the device we've seen yet. Without straying too far from the design that BlackBerry introduced in the Z10, the company's larger A10 looks more refined, made specifically to highlight the company's BlackBerry 10 OS on just a nice big screen, which makes sense. You got a nice OS, put it on a big screen. Internal specifications, we don't really know yet. We've had it heard though, it might come with a super 5-inch AMOLED display with 720p, a dual-core processor, and now seems like a paltry 8 megapixel shooter. So A10, thumbs up, thumbs sort of just like meh, sideways. Want to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comments that are located near my pants region. Samsung's expected to unveil their next generation Galaxy Note smartphone either just before or during IFA in September, and of course we will be there. Oh, you do imagine though that means the device is already being tested somewhere inside of Samsung's lab, so it's no surprise we're starting to see some of these leaks. Tech Kitty recently posted 2 photos and some benchmarks for the device, including one that runs the Snapdragon 800 processor and one with Samsung's own Exynos 5420. The phone looks super angular, very weird right now, but it's probably because it's just a prototype and probably just a shell with the actual hardware inside of it. The phone also expected to pack a 13 megapixel camera, a pretty nice 5.7-inch full HD display, which is bigger than the 5.5 we got right now. I, for one, am excited about it. I love me some big phones. The Mega was probably a little bit too big, but 5.7 inches with plenty of room in my dude jeans without making me look like I'm trying to compensate. So I'm excited for the Galaxy Note 3. So let me take a minute to thank our friends and sponsors at Gamefly. They are the largest video game rental service that offers you a choice from over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds. Plans start at a very reasonably priced $15.95 a month. Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them as long as they like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, you can just send it back and get the next one on your list without having to worry about it. If you really like the game though and you're like, I don't want to give this up, I want to play some Skyrim, you can just hit keep it and the GameFly website, and they will send you the game and the box at a discounted price. The Techno Buffalo fans get a free 15-day trial when they go to gamefly.com/technobuffalo. Give it a shot for your 15 days. Again, go to gamefly.com/technobuffalo. And if you like cars and if you like watching words come out my face, you should check out the other show that I do called Techno Buffalo's Driven. Up this week, I got behind the wheel of the all-electric Honda Fit. Check it out. Thank you guys for watching the episode of Rumor Roundup. I hope you enjoyed. Please give the video a thumbs up. We most definitely appreciate it. I'm your host, John Rettinger, and I will see you. I guess I'm not actually going to see you. I will talk to you in the next video. Hope wherever you are, though, you guys are having a nice day. Bye-bye. Dunzo.
What's up, everyone? John here. Just wanted to let you know that if you liked what you just saw, we've got 2 other shows that go live every single week. Ask the Buffalo, where our very own Ashley Escada answers your burning gadget questions, and Rettinger's Rants, where, quite obviously, I go off on things that bug me across consumer tech. If you want to see me get super red-faced and mad, you should click the text below that says subscribe and check out our other shows by clicking right over here. I'll see you guys next time.